I'm Shigeo Ichui. I'm a torture sommelier. I help people get true justice. One day I was meeting with a new client. Please sit.
Thank you.
It was a middle-aged man. He had this scar across his forehead.
Here you go. Thanks.
He's shaking. So tell us what happened. Then he said to me,
This guy killed my family and my friends, and I want him gone.
he wanted vengeance. His name was Yoshino. He lived with his wife and his daughter.
Dad, I'm gonna wear this for graduation next month.
Looks amazing!
He loved his family more than anything in the world.
I want to eat sushi at a nice restaurant after graduation. Sounds good.
He had a loving family. It took them a long time to have a child.
Daddy!
You hear that? She said daddy!
They were thrilled when Yumiko-san was born. But then,
Anyone home?
when he got back one day, all the lights were off.
What the?
Something was off. Then he remembered something.
The victim, Miharu Umetsu, was murdered in her home.
Well, that's my neighborhood. Scary.
He saw this news report a few days ago. Apparently, someone got murdered in his neighborhood.
What the?
Then, when he went into the living room, he couldn't believe it.
No! Sachiko! Yumiko, no!
The living room floor was covered in blood. He couldn't believe his eyes.
No!
Their bodies were cold. Then,
Yoshino-san?
the cops arrived. Then they told him,
I'm sorry to say this, but your wife and daughter, they were violated before they were killed.
No.
he was speechless. The woman from the news report? She was killed in a similar way, so it was most likely the same guy.
Sachiko, Yumiko.
He didn't know what to do anymore. But then, when he checked his security cameras, the guy was on tape. He handed the tape over to the cops right away. After that, he spent most of his time drinking.
Wait, you do?
Then one day, he met these guys at a bar.
Yeah, we lost our wives to the same guy.
What are the odds, huh? Their names were Umetsu and Maijima. Both of their wives were murdered the same way. Maijima's wife, she drowned to death in her own bathtub. And Umetsu-san's wife, no! She was strangled to death. They all started drinking together. I want to kill him with my own hands.
Yeah, I hope they catch him soon. Yeah, they got him on tape, so they'll get him.
Then, a few weeks later, they finally caught the guy responsible. But then, something felt off.
Wait, him? I thought the guy was bigger than that.
It wasn't the guy he saw on the camera. They watched the video again and again.
Let's zoom in. This guy has blonde hair.
Yeah, and he's way bigger than him. They were certain that they had the wrong guy, so they went to the cops right away. But the cops? They didn't care.
We got the guy. Case closed.
But it's not him! Did you even watch the video I gave you?
Yes, we did.
The cops were useless. They decided to take matters into their own hands. They did everything they could to gather more information.
You want me to find this guy for you?
Yes, please.
Let me know if you see him.
Got it.
I'm gonna find this guy.
They weren't ready to give up just yet. Then, one day, an underground battle arena?
Yeah, it's in the Rio district.
What's that got to do with any of this?
Look.
Then Maijima showed them this picture. It was a picture of this fighter. He looks like the guy in the camera.
Yeah, his name is Leonardo Shimada. We should look into this.
So they started digging. A few days later, they met this informant. Then,
You want me to get you into the arena and see him in person?
that's exactly what they wanted to do.
Yes, absolutely.
They wanted to make sure he was the guy on the video footage. The informant got them a car.
What is this thing? All the windows are blacked out.
They said it was for security reasons. But then when they arrived,
You idiots. Come on, everyone's waiting.
that informant set them up. Then, they pushed them into the cage.
That should be good.
What's going on?
Wait.
This guy appeared out of nowhere.
So, you been looking into me, huh? Well, that ends here.
It was that guy, Leonardo. My client.
This guy, he's a monster.
He could tell right away that this guy was dangerous. In the audience seat, come on, let's do this. There were only 5 old men there. Then Leonardo said to them,
You scared now? You're here because you think I killed all those women, right? Well, come on then.
he basically admitted that it was him. Then,
You little shit.
my client jumped towards them,
Stay down.
but he was no match for him. The other 2 tried to hit him too, but
Stay down, Toby.
it was a one-sided fight.
You nod. Die.
Leonardo crushed both of them within a matter of minutes. They lost their loved ones because of him, and now they're being beaten to a pulp by the same guy. What a show! Then,
Come here. Die.
he snapped one of their arms. Then he started punching my client.
You wuss, get up. Die.
Leonardo was a psycho. He loved hurting people.
Your daughter, she kept crying out for help, you know.
He was infuriated,
I'm dead.
but he couldn't do anything about it. But then, get off of him!
Huh?
Umetsu jumped on him from behind, but it was no use.
Get off of me, Tubby!
Then he broke his leg in half.
Yoshino, make a run for it. You still got your legs, come on.
Then
Gah! Run, Avengers!
he carried him on his shoulders to let him escape. Then
You love your girl so much, fine. I'll send you to her right now!
he snapped Umetsu's neck in half. My client realized it was now or never.
Gah!
He jumped over the fence and started running.
Kill that guy! Don't let him get away!
Then
Die, bitch!
Grab him!
he ran as fast as he could. Then
That truck!
he saw this truck. Then miraculously, he was able to lose them.
Where did he go? Go find him!
The delivery guy closed the door just in time. Then, a few hours later, he snuck out of the truck. Then he collapsed in the dumpster. Then this hostess passed by.
What happened to you? Let's get you to the hospital.
When he told her what had happened,
I'm so sorry. Hey, I know a guy who can help.
and so he came to me. Then he got on the floor and started begging me.
Please, sir, please help me!
Yoshino-san, he wanted justice. Then the look on his face changed.
He killed my family for fun, and he killed my friends! This guy deserves to die!
He wanted blood. My mind was already made up. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Time for me to get to work. This guy killed innocent people for fun. You filthy animal. You're mine now. I'm gonna make this guy suffer. After that, I reached out to my informant.
This guy's name is Leonardo Shimada. He's the best fighter in the league.
I see.
They organize these shows for the wealthy.
He was a killer, and he loved women.
That's what I'm talking about! Woohoo!
Sometimes he killed his opponent in the fight, and he used all of his money on girls.
Come here, hoe! Shake that ass for me!
Be gentle, okay?
But then the underground fights were put on hold due to construction work.
Ugh, I need to kill!
But he couldn't control his urges. Then, one night, he couldn't control himself anymore.
Time to die!
He broke into 3 different houses and killed innocent women to satisfy his urges. And the guy that turned himself in,
Thanks for covering it up, Iratani-san.
this famous politician was behind it. He didn't want to lose Leonardo, so he used his money and hired someone else to take the fall.
So, some guys are digging around looking for me, and I was thinking, why don't we lure them out and kill them in the ring?
That's a great idea! Do it! Get it done! This guy was messed up in the head just like Leonardo.
His next fight is next week. Here, use this to get yourself in.
Ah, thanks. Well then, let's get to work. A few days later, Leonardo was ready to fight.
I'm the best! Can't wait to kill someone! And after the fight, I'm gonna fuck some hoes!
He seemed really excited. And in the audience seat, "Let's go, Leonardo!" There was a bunch of sick weirdos waiting anxiously for the show to begin. Then, this is the place, huh? It smells down here. I entered the ring disguised as a wrestler. Right before the fight, I snuck into the locker room. Hey, can I take your place?
Sure. You're scaring me.
The guy was more than happy to let me take his place. But Leonardo had no idea.
Here we go! Ready to die?
He came flying towards me. But he was so slow. Too slow, buddy. This is too easy. I broke his nose with my first punch.
What the?
Is he really a professional fighter? Get up, bitch! You like submission moves, right? Wanna try some on me? Then he came running towards me.
You're dead!
Say bye to your right arm! Ha!
God!
I started by breaking his right arm. Then I went after his legs. Next, I'm gonna snap your Achilles tendon.
No!
He was screaming like a little baby. Pathetic. I wore a mask so the audience wouldn't recognize me.
The others, I just knocked him out, but you're not getting off that easy.
Rukawa grabbed Hirutani while I took care of things in the ring. Then I took off my mask.
Who the hell are ya?
Leonardo started yelling at me. I'm the guy that's gonna kill you. I asked Leonardo one last question before moving on. So, you killed a bunch of innocent women to satisfy your urges. Then you went after their families. You feel any remorse? But then...
Who cares about those women? You here for them? Why? Nobody cares about those bitches. I'm a star. I could do what I want.
Okay, I've heard enough. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna break your other leg now.
God!
So now both his legs were gone. You won't be needing these anymore.
Ah!
I started breaking every bone in his body. He started rolling around in the ring.
Ouch!
Come on, superstar. Get up! You can't tap out either. It's time to pay for what you've done. Die. I started beating him to a pulp. Ha! Ha! What now? Come on, get up! I'm gonna beat this guy to death with my bare hands. Meanwhile, Rukawa was doing the same with Hirutani.
What now?
He's getting better at this. Then Leonardo started begging for mercy.
Please, sir, I'm sorry.
He was shaking in fear. But there was nothing he could say to change my mind at this point. I eat guys like you for breakfast.
Ugh.
I'm gonna beat you to death with my bare hands, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it, so don't die on me just yet. Guys like them, they don't deserve the gift of life. A few hours later, he finally drew his last breath. I tried keeping him alive for as long as possible, but too bad.
No worries. You made him suffer a lot.
Some of the audience started moving, but their legs were all broken, so whatever. We'll just leave them here. And so the job was done. Yoshino-san, it's over. They're all gone. I hope this will give you some kind of closure and help you move on. I wish him all the best.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos. And please subscribe to the channel.